Good morning. Coach Jack Daniels at the Boxers Trainers Channel. And I'm a little late. I know. Don't kick me while I'm down. But I'm here. And I am here to report some incredible news about boxing, man. This particular issue that I'm about to bring to the forefront is actually awesome, right? The Terence Bud Crawford main event with Israil Madrimov is going to be one card that we are not going to get over with anytime soon. This is a live card. Excuse me. This is a live event, and you can jump in the chat if you so desire. I indicated that I was going to make available to uh, the boxing audience the undercard um, of the Terence Bud Crawford versus Israil Madrimov, um, in particular, in sequential shows, right? And I think I've been through one or two. Um, I did Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller, right? I did that. There's a couple of I already did. What I'm trying to impress upon you guys, this um, this bout, this event is packed with superstar boxers. Andy Cruz happens to be one of the superstar boxers on this card. So it's Andy Cruz versus Antonio Moran. Now, Antonio Moran always sticks in my mind based on a fight that I reviewed, and it featured Morale versus Devin the Dream Haney. And in that fight, that's when I really took notice to Devin Haney, right? I mean, he had a sincerity about himself in a psychological arena, wanting to win, right? That was, I mean, no, there was no comparison to Devin Haney's desire to win that particular night, right? And uh, the so-called pillow fist, pillow hand, knocked Morrell out. I believe it was like I want to say the 10th round. It was a WBC uh, title on the line, and Devin Haney was defending his title. And that particular fight, Antonio Morel pre-fight said he was going to walk Devin Haney down and work him like a baby. You know what I mean? I mean, it was the prerequisite to the fight was. I mean, it was really really cool, right? Because everybody wanted to see that fight, and when they did, they were surprised because not only didn't Antonio Morel walk Devin Haney down and knock him out, he got knocked out. And I mean, and that knockout, in my opinion, was knockout of the year. It was an outstanding knockout. So, but in this particular undercard, is featuring Andy Cruz. Now, Andy Cruz is only has only been in the game like 3 fights, right? And uh, but with that in mind, people have really been clamoring to see more of Andy Cruz because of his few performances, right? And uh, they were trying to match him up with superstar boxers in the higher echelon, if you will. But that didn't come to fruition. But now I see that he is starting to get his uh, superstar status, if you will. So Andy Cruz is 28 years of age. He's 5'6" with a 66-inch arm. He's a right-handed. He has 3 wins, one by knockout, no losses, never been stopped, and no draw. Right? And he now I will say this is a tough fight for Andy Cruz based on the fact that Antonio Morale is a veteran boxer. Contrary to the fact that he has a significant amount of losses, the fact still remains he's a veteran in the ring and he know what he's doing. So, with that, to take a fight of this nature, uh, Andy Cruz must be of the opinion, must have the belief system necessary to pull this fight off. And I'm waiting to see this fight. Now I want to see this fight. This is, I mean, it's going to be a tremendous card, but I'm specifically laying dead to see Andy Cruz perform. It's been a couple of years since I've seen Andy Cruz perform, and that's a good thing. But the undercard, I ain't finished with the undercard. But like I said, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give each one of these cats their propers and do each one individually. Uh, Antonio Moran is 31 years of age, 5'11", with a 70-inch arm reach. He's a right-hander also. He has 30 wins, 21 by knockout, 6 losses, 1 stop by Devin the Dream Haney, and 1 draw. So we know that Antonio Moran is coming to fight. I know he's coming to fight because I didn't see him get out before. Even when he fought Devin Haney, he was doing everything he could to pursue Devin Haney, but it just so happened Devin Haney was just too swift on his hands, on his feet, too swift with his hands, and did everything necessary to make Antonio Moran look bad. He looked as bad on that night. So that being said, I just want to give a shout out to. I'm quite sure this is Matchroom Promotions has to be a. When I finish with the lineup, man, y'all that ain't nobody. Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's gonna put on a show, man. Eddie Hearn is putting on shows commensurate with the Saudi Arabia team, in my opinion. Right. I'm not saying that all the lights and the glamour associated with the Saudi team is the same as Eddie Hearn, but Eddie Hearn puts on a decent show. And a lot of cats, a lot of promoters, they don't gravitate too well toward Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn is pulled himself up by the bootstraps and made himself a viable promoter. And again, these Westerners, these Western promoters, I'm talking about in the Western Hemisphere, do not gravitate to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's being from United Kingdom. So that in mind, I just can't wait for this fight to transpire. August the 3rd, 2024. With that, let's cut this one off because I got to get back to work and do another part of the undercard. With that, hit the subscription button, hit the like button. Share, and y'all need to share my video with your friends and relatives on the real. I gotta get this. I gotta get my watch time up so I can move a little further towards success. If I succeed, everybody succeeds, right? I've said that, and I explained myself in that regard on several occasions. So, with that, people, don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section and tell me what y'all think about how good is the old man really doing with his podcast. With that, later.